Hey, Nora. As if it ever wasn't. And the actual answer is because everyone wants a streaming service these days, literally causing the problems that cause people to cut cable in the first place. Also, man, this song, I love this song, but it still kind of puts me on edge. Because this used to be my ringtone on my old phone. Oh, Lulaine, I was just saying a bunch of folks are dropping off of different services these days to make their own streaming service. I should say a bunch of companies are make their own streaming services because it's money, baby. That's, hey, Lulaine. Ooh, we're not playing this song. Nah. Nah. God, I'm not feeling anything today. Sure, let's go with this. Nah, I'm good. Lulaine. I need to prune this playlist again, because there's still some shit on there that will get me in trouble. I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna get some more water. Also, this time the Disco Elysium overlay should be enabled. Okay, what song is this, Wang? Let's find out together. This is The Crowd Goes Wild from Skullgirls. There you go. Okay. God, I am so fucking full of phlegm. Post-nasal drip's been a bitch, baby. Okay. So, last we left off... Oh fuck, where'd I put my phone? Last we left off... I need to unmute the game. Last we left off, I got miserably distracted from the actual case, and we have gone on to a side case. So that's gonna be fun, everyone. Yay. I love getting horribly distracted from our original goal. And we kind of have largely solved the side case, but you know. Oh, no, I'm not using the controller game. Okay, so let's look at our journal real quick. What do I need to do? So, dead body under the boardwalk, and find the murder weapon. So we need to prove our authority to Titus Hardy at some point. The jam mystery, find out who the lady driver and where's her lorry. Oh, that's right, we need to pick up our dice! Chat! Chat, we need to pick up our dice! Oh man! Oh man! We can't forget our dice, chat! I don't know what clicking that button did, but I'm sure it did something. Gotta get our dice. Oh, then vote.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I came back to pick up my die.
Very good. That will be 7 real for one custom die.
I thought it was 8, well, whatever.
One universal die for Wirral Untethered.
It feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine. Through the dark resin, you can make out a nugget of bone hewn from an alligator's jaw.
Can I order another die?
I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only produce 1 die per customer.
Had I known that, I would have gone for the free die. But whatever, we've got our die now. Our standard anti-Wirral die. I don't know how to equip it, but we have it. It's ours now, and it's important. I know I don't equip it, I just need to have it. Okay, let's leave this shithole now. I hate this place. See, this fridge reminds me of a body.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. What?
So, where was I? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see. Who put clothes in the trash? Joyce's info on lynching. Oh, that's right, I have my badge! I don't need to prove shit to Joyce! I did open the fridge. There was nothing in there. I already removed the corpse. Oh, Joyce, I don't need to prove shit.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Check it.
By love, you did.
Yeah, I didn't steal the boots. I didn't need to steal the boots.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious.
I didn't need to steal the boots, though. Like, just think about it this... Like, Inland Empire, I think it was Inland Empire, told me not to steal the boots. It was a bad idea, so I listened.
What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
How about you share your information on the lynching, now that you've seen his badge?
The goalposts have moved, Lieutenant. In the absence of the badge, I have informed my employer there will be a probe. I cannot rescind that promise. To my knowledge, the drivers are still at the roundabout. I will tell you everything I know when you've finished with them.
Now, let's be real, this is your entire plan.
My plan is to share information. The only way to do that now is by telling my employers you've kept your end, which I hope you will, because let me tell you, we are in dire waters. The sooner the probe is finished, the sooner I can share crucial information with you. Now, is there any word has...
It appears we are being monitored every step we take, colleague.
Fucking goddammit. Nah, sometimes it's pretty obvious something's a bad idea. Like, you know, when a bunch of the body's liquids have pooled in the feet and you're trying to rip really nice shoes off. Some things are a bad idea. Like stealing the shoes.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
Okay, let's hit him with our
What's on
best
your mind?
verse.
No, just this guy has amazing willpower. Honestly, he's the only one of that intellectual bunch I trust.
I don't know why it keeps going, so I don't know what's even happening anymore now with the vote thing. You gotta keep watching, Wang. You gotta keep watching.
Old monument stat.
It kind of just does its own thing, and I can respect that. But also, I don't understand it. Yeah, okay. Is there anything to pick up over here? Basically, Nora Porgy. Let's see, what do we got over here? Hey, Hardy.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Hi. Found 8 sets of footprints. There's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her. She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl. Who might it be? Elizabeth?
I don't think it's
The gardener.
Elizabeth.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here.
Now what the fuck do you want? So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
Thank you, Kim.
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter.
It's a private Hardy
Nothing
Boy
to do with your
and
shit.
girl matter.
And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Just like the dude who died. Yeah, I
Good.
get it.
We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
It's a 17%. There is a vote now. It is kind of free, you're right, and I appreciate...
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Oh man, chat, you know what? You get the hard choice. You get the hard choice. I let you take this one for free. Enjoy. You get to pick today, everyone. Shit. Kim, I need your gun.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea.
Thank you, authority.
I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
Who, me? What is it?
Yes, you. Stop talking out loud. You sound like you're unraveling.
Everybody calm down. This is only a demonstration, Kim.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
I don't want to give you my gun.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
We do need the gun.
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
I mean... I know what I'm doing is good, but trust me, Kim, I am merely flesh.
Merely what? Be careful, it's loaded.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
What? Authority, what the fuck? No, we're better than this. So, behold the, demonstration.
Thank you. So, questions?
Yeah, I have one. What the fuck was that?
I'm not listening to authority.
Just a minor misunderstanding. Let's return to...
He is grateful to have that gun back on his belt right now.
Later, bye. You know what? I think I'm going to avoid the quote-unquote best game over. I think I'm content with that. Also, it's time for a level up. Wait, do I have any thoughts I can take on? No, but Wompty Dumpty Dom Center is looking pretty good so far. You know, chat, what if I just... What if I just did this?
Looks like the circus left him, but the clowns are still here.
Let's do it again!
This time it's going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't.
Damn, we were so close. A 3 and a 2 and we would have made it. That's it? That's all you got?
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results.
Authority, please. And the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around, harassing kids on the street.
Okay, you've clearly
Kids
never dealt with
who've
Kuno,
done nothing
Titus.
wrong.
Titus, you've never
All the
dealt with
while
Kuno.
talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
What do you mean?
Fascia. That's short for fascist.
I haven't said anything racist.
Of course you have. You've been calling people kipped left and right, inciting race violence in my town.
The fuck are you talking
Holly
about?
said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit.
It's a lie, there is no race rally.
Sure there is. Carly said they're bulk purchasing confetti, ribbons too, and loudspeakers, and fireworks. Carly will—
Get the fuck out of here, you racist carny. There'll be no race rally in my town.
What happened? We got absolutely wiped. Let's go before it gets worse.
What's going on? Are you racist now? Is the rally real? Please don't set up any rally. It will make you look awful.
There is no rally, Authority.
There is no rally. Come on. Just ask questions. You need to put this race rally garbage in the rearview mirror.
Okay, let's leave for now. We will assert our authority one day, you see. Today's just not that day. You know, it happens to the best of us. Hey, ma'am, how's it going?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Are you the
Why
hardy
are
girl?
you wasting your time? I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
You know what? Let's listen to electrochemistry for once. You know what? Sure. He's right. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Should we listen to electrochemistry? Vote now. Hey, chat. Chat is chosen. Wait, fuck! Who voted at the last second, you son of a bitch? God, electrochemistry. We are the vibe cop. We listen to the vibes. But also, that seems like a really easy role to make. We may listen to the vibes, though. These vibes are bad. These vibes are disrespectful and in a way that I don't enjoy. Get a grip, Glenn. She went to law school.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
Oh. Elizabeth, you want to talk about something?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock.
I will understand how to open you one day. Also, more importantly, not you. So, dead body in the boardwalk, Billy Magine in Martinet's apartment 20. Let's go there. Look, we have learned time and time again. Hello?
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Good for you, Kuno. Good for you. I don't give a shit. But yes, one day we will, I literally forgot what I was gonna say. It's a good day. Hey, look, we punched the shit out of Kuno, okay? We got our piece. Maybe one day we will understand the inner workings of Kuno, and on that day, we will go insane from the revelation.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see.
2%.
Yeah.
Shit.
Why?
I almost made
It's
it!
a wall. An ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
I almost made it! A 6 and a 5, goddamn! Wait, something over here.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Let's examine it closer.
You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow.
This is bad mojo, man! Fucking horrible mojo! The end draws near!
Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier.
You okay there?
Man, I started feeling really bad for a second.
Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What are you looking at?
These bullet holes look like the bullet holes we saw before.
Bullet holes generally look the same, so probably. But you're right. More old bullet holes from the revolution.
How many dead people were there?
Plenty.
The streets ran red with blood. Dust swirled above the ruins. The pressure change from artillery fire ripped people apart in the top floors of the building above you.
Well, that was weird to think about. Let's go hunt down Billy Magine. Okay, but chat, is this the fabled Hardy girl?
Give me a moment.
Looking for Billy Magine.
It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her. You'll find the Maisons in apartment 20 upstairs. It's one of those doors on the balcony.
Got it, Chief.
Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. You're at home, stupid cop. Not with the art crowd. You hate them. Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built on sprezzatura and sparkling wine. And, let's be honest, tax evasion schemes. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is the heart of this unholy symbiosis of aesthetics and tax optimization. And now that you've internalized it, you can have a piece too.
Rest in peace, our suggestion stat. I barely knew ye. So where are the fucking stairs? Oh, my encyclopedia, for reference, is hot fucking dog shit. Oh, actually, never mind. It's really good because of the +3 I have for my clothes. My logic is a flat 0, though. My logic could not be worse.
You hear someone walking up.
Are you upstairs? No. I'd argue the experience is more important than the real, but the real is also important. Also, chat, I feel compelled to at some point cheat in a shitload of money so I can buy the light, because I'm almost curious as to what the reaction to that is. But that'd be something for later. Current shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. Neato burrito. Are you number 20?
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20.
Oh, obviously, Wang, that's the idea.
Something smells good. Soup allons yo.
I would not keep that save.
The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
Oh?
Don't knock! Just leave! You don't need this! You don't need to sad it up!
Okay, we should discuss this before we move. What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
You have any advice on to tell her he's...
dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
Okay, let's do this then.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
We gotta do our job, everyone.
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Majean's home?
The police. A moment, please give us a moment.
Us as in like the royal we, or...
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
Wow, the royal we. Empty pack of Red Astra cigarettes hidden under the bed. Package of humanitarian aid macaronis. A chalk-drawn height chart for children's growth. Oh, I got a bad feeling. Textbook for high school. Mathematics, trigonometry, mostly. Photos of contemporary pop stars adorn the walls. Clock is ticking away with an old cheerfulness. Ticking makes you anxious, rings hollow in the room. Don't mind me, just gonna take a quick jog through your home. Smells like buckwheat and onions. This is very bad mojo, but...
It's you from the book stand.
We
Did you
are
come to bring my cockatoo back?
a vibe cop, which includes cop.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
Oh
Tea?
no.
Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
This is the lady we tried to terrorize in front of the bookstore.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again?
Oh, he's in trouble,
I can come
alright.
pick him up in the station if that's what. No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
Let's make that roll. Tell her about the... Wait. Chat, give me strength. Chat, vote.
You've done this.
Thank you, chat. You're beautiful
Just keep
people.
your focus.
Thank you for helping me focus in this time of need. God, do I say he's dead like that? Or... Okay. Yeah, now I fucking roll sixes. Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your Victor husband, dead machine, was found on the Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
A great and terrible spike. The blood freezes in her veins.
Very sorry, but your husband's dead.
Oh. Oh. But he was just...
But he was just here. Alive.
It's the funny thing, ma'am.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
See, the problem is, there are two ways to answer this. It was very obviously... it's still early to say, but at first glance it seems like he slipped and hit his head. It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
Alcohol may have played a role, yes.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
Empathy! Don't do this to me! It's hard to say at this point. Chat, do the heavy lifting for me. I don't want to destroy this woman. It's me, the guy who always defers to the chat in hard times. Also, once again, for those of you who don't know, I currently have the extension enabled. Yeah, you have to use the plugin, chat. I'll hit it again in just a sec. But yeah, I currently have the extension enabled in the Twitch overlay, so you can activate it from there. So I'll give y'all a hot second, and then I'll hit it again. Okay, let's go. Answer me, chat, answer me! Oh damn, we getting results. Oh, it's hard to say at this point.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets.
Oh, that's super neat, Anahito. I didn't know that.
The handkerchief.
Yeah, let's give her the lieutenant's handkerchief. That's what. Thank you, reaction speed.
Yes, thank you.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
It burns like acid.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
No. I agree with empathy here, no. No.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you.
Empathy is doing some heavy lifting today.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
I'm very sorry.
We should step outside and talk.
Let's give her the library card, but yes. Man, yesterday we harassed the shit out of her, trying to strike fear in her, and today we tell her about her dead husband. It's been Rough.
You did well.
Could have done more.
You did enough. Can't save the whole world, you know.
So what? What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Well, good on us.
Let's go.
Look at that, we finished a job! We did it, everyone! We completed our job! We did something! Actually, let's go harass Joyce real quick. So I wonder if she has anything to say about that, merc she had working for her.
You're back. Good.
Later, Joyce, you ice cold bitch. Yeah, I still don't know how to fast travel. Okay. It's also frustrating because it's one of those things where so many little things could have changed to prevent that death, but it's... People die in astoundingly mundane ways all the time. Okay, that's good to know, Wang. People die in such incredibly mundane ways. A giant aspirin on the pillow and a pattern of coffee rings on the armrest. Thank you. Can we open this motherfucker yet?
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here.
Box,
If
cars,
anything,
box,
it
cars,
seems to
box,
have grown
cars, box,
slightly.
cars.
And as it's always been, it's impossible to open a container with rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind. You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Look, I'm trying my best, Kim, okay? Don't tell me how to live my fucking life. And I won't tell you how to live yours, okay? Okay. Oh, I tried. So we have currently one lead, but we don't know much about it. And that's the frustrating part. We could also get some help from What's-Her-Face, but we need to figure out more about the one lorry driver who I don't seem to get any info on, because I don't want to alienate one dude. This man is
Looking
worthless.
for something? You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Let me see the soles of your boots.
Been admiring the Stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern. The wind howls over the bay of Rivershaw, a cascade of cold air flowing through the tangled city streets.
Is that a map of Revachol?
It sure is.
Why?
For when the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
Chat, I'll let you choose it. Enjoy. I'm gonna take a sippy. Whichever one of you chose one, I'm gonna judge you. Let's go with 2.
Hey man, you know, there are all sorts of invasions. I thought we could rely on the cops. We're in this together, whether you realize it or not.
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Ah, so you're just racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design, so naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
No shit, Anahita. Yeah, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh?
And
when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
He doesn't have a chin. His chin couldn't stand his excessive amounts of racism, so it left. And now he just has whatever's left there. Okay, and?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately.
Okay, I've already made up my choice. Oh? I think... No! God, no! No! You know what? I am not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
Kim, give me your fucking gun. Kim, I need your gun right now. Kim, give me your gun, please. I know you don't usually trust me with it, and I can understand completely, but give me your gun, Kim. Just do me this solid. Don't ask why, just know. I want your gun, Kim. So there was something I wanted to do, but I completely forgot. I'm trying to remember. Something to do with the door, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Here we go. Photos of men in overalls toting guns and union parcels. See hawthorn bushes outside.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. The men are talking, but you swear you hear those black limbs tap on the window as the wind blows outside.
What do you mean it's not the time yet, Squint?
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside. You're not so sure about that. Somehow you just know there's something out there behind the glass.
Something out there.
Yeah, your mother.
Oh, fuck yourself. Avert my gaze. I mean, obviously the vibes aren't right yet, otherwise it would tell me the vibes were right. But I need to know when the vibes are ripe for the picking. Wait. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts in a man's handwriting. Interesting. Well, either way. Let's head on down. Oh, Wang said I could only do it. Oh, do I need to be next to it? Okay, yeah, I do. Let's go to the church. We didn't actually explore the church. We went and did shit around it, but we never did anything. A kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Let's rattle the doors.
Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
I don't think that's going to work.
High above, the wind wraps the church in its rush, cold and wet from the ocean bay. It parts around the massive keel-shaped roof, like a test tunnel washing both sides, the way it has done for 340 years. The wind keeps its distance. So should you.
What is this feeling?
There is a hole in my heart.
The lieutenant looks at the padlock. He didn't hear
What
you
is
ask.
that secondary
You were quiet
voice
enough.
for the shivers? I need to know. Who is it that is speaking when it is all caps? Inspect the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Granted, shivers in general is kind of a mystery. Run your hand over the beam.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
Take a closer look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow.
Well, let's look at the sticker.
You see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
Have you seen this symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
What is suggestive of junior delinquency here?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Inspect the staple. Actually, you know what? Chat! Give me strength! Chat, please! You love me, you'll do this for me. I need that sticker. You fuckers! You absolute fuckers!
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Put the sticker in your ledger after the last entry where it belongs.
What's wrong? Look. Damn, narcs!
Hey Hollow, how's it going? How was your stream? Hey Marathian, could you do me a solid? Also, once again, we are currently using the, you can find it in the Twitch overlay, actually. The extension for Disco Elysium, so people can vote on various things when I prompt them to. Ah, more Alundra. Put the sticker in your ledger after the last entry where it belongs.
Looks like today was a gold star day.
Let's inspect the staple.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Nothing happened.
Nothing else.
High above, the wind wraps the...
You already got this? Okay.
If you really think we should get in there, we need to find some other way.
Should start with the kick drum coming from the ice.
Yes, the pulsing bass. An indication of junior delinquency.
Okay, let's ride, everyone. Oh, that's right. I can do this. Can't I? Okay, so that's what that button does. This is... Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, I can talk to Kim like this.
Yes?
I think you should know that we already did this.
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than...
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
What should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
Afraid this is a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
It's not psychological.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
Why did the 41st send me?
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
I'm exceedingly
if you're so
qualified.
Well qualified, why can't you remember why you were sent? Anyway, don't keep the lieutenant waiting.
Okay, let's go, Lieutenant. So what are you?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
What?
Probably something that is no longer there.
I need to know what's behind this door, but I lack the ability without getting fucking 2 6s. And I ain't getting boxcars most likely. Hey, Black Jacket. Building you house... Before you house the engine, must have been a big one. Chain trails off in the ocean, who knows where? Oh, that's cool. Gonna go look for those delinquents, though. I need to figure out about that kick drum. Oh, hello. Sierra's eating away at it. Yeah, Sierra does that, though. It do be like that. Oh. What if I put on this scented scarf? I don't know, the scented scarf seems nice, and until one of the voices in my head tells me otherwise, may as well try it out. The vibes aren't ruined yet. Nothing's told me there's anything wrong with the scented scarf. Sometimes you just want to try something new. Can't really say you're at peace with the vibes until you've made sure. That's all on the level. That's all truly copacetic. Ooh, a rock! Oh, I am forever stuck with the expression. I have been unable to unfuck it. I don't know what it's talking about with the kick drum. It's taking a lot of patience to do that. Do what? Or tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. Ice poles screwed into the ice to keep the tent erect. Trash for some unending party.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
What is this?
It looks like a makeshift bridge. Could be convenient.
Yeah, fuck it.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
We should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
I mean, I guess we can. I managed to break things. Don't worry about that. You didn't see anything, everyone.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Hell yeah, let's squeeze in.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Hell yeah. So like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. A pile of nasal sprays, brand named Nosafed Ultra.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Let's shake his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
and Egghead. Egg!
Okay.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Yeah, Egg. Wait, how many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Okay.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need. The place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended. Dopeheads!
Thank you, Egghead. Thank you, Noid.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revachol.
Not sure how I feel about turning a historical church into a dance club.
Strike that! The word!
Thanks, Egghead.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are.
I feel like you may be laying this on a bit thick.
They're spooky.
Spookiness is not a matter for police investigation.
You know, officer, you really should judge that for yourself. But keep in mind, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual
You want to
refuge.
turn it into a sick-ass dance club, which I can respect, but also...
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
Sure, I'll look into it.
All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Did you put that padlock?
Yes. I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
How long have those people been locked on there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe?
How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Andre, do you know what involuntary manslaughter means?
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I mean, come on. Most people aren't ever that alive in their entire lives.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. What does anything mean, really?
Andre, you suck at this. Sounds like nonsense.
You're right. It is nonsense. Total garbage. I knew you'd see through it. You're one smart cop.
It feels good to be the smart cop, doesn't it? That's a good cop to be. Has a nice ring to it. Smart cop. You wouldn't want to be stupid cop, now would you? But still, maybe he's just sucking up to you.
Stop buttering me up now.
Oh, okay. I won't do that anymore.
I need the fucking key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Chat, Help me be cool! Help me be cool, chat! Please! Please help me be cool! We need to impress our friends Noid and Egghead!
You sense the trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left. Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Okay, but we need to play it cool. We need to play it cool. We can't let them know that we think that it's great that we caught it. We need to, downplay it.
The speed freak nods to you. A respectful nod. You proved something here.
Alright, other questions.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
We can talk to them later.
We'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
I want to leave this place. I hate it here. I did want to... I need to check. You got any items I can steal? No. There's nothing to take here. Okay, this place blows. Let's go talk to your lady friend.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh. Hello there.
She must be Estelle, the last of the speed freaks, Hossie. It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
You must be Estelle.
That's my name. I take it you have met the others. Did they tell you about the church and the club thing?
It's true, Black Jacket. Yeah, they did.
Will you help us?
Yeah, I'll help you.
Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? We've been waiting for weeks here.
Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
And I do.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Nice, you should wear one too if you plan on staying outside in this weather.
Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law.
We need to regain our authority.
Lots of feeling.
Oh my god,
Feel
fuck the
it.
hat!
You're saying it really loud.
Oh man, we
but
are.
It's not coming out right. Maybe add more indignation.
So I should just take this hat and what I'm wearing and fuck it, right? No, this is good.
More.
Right here on the sea ice.
More.
Chat vote. You get to choose where this goes. Y'all are really bent on that ice cop hat fuck show.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
The lieutenant is watching the scene unfold before his eyes, unsure how to react.
Is that how you see me?
The girl looks down, slowly curling into a
I too am curling into a ball.
3 figures on the spring ice. One, a shortish man, is standing with his shoulders slightly hunched. Another, a young woman, tries her best to ignore the third. A middle-aged man with spectacular sideburns, who's screaming at her with all his might. Across the bay, 2 figures watch the scene unfold through coin-operated binoculars.
This is fucked. We have an audience.
One says in a concerned voice. Let me see, says the other. That's it. You've earned it. Start crying. Life's hard.
Life is hard.
The young woman has kept her eyes trained on her wires, waiting for the sorry spectacle to end. But it's gone awful quiet up there. Then, the sound of sobbing. Looking up, she sees a grown man on the wrong side of 40. his face bloated from alcohol and God knows what else. Not so quietly, crying.
This isn't really about the hat, is it?
No.
You know, you're not the only one with issues. I self-medicate. Shit. Life's a horror, you know? Crying helps, though. Get it out your system, and then maybe we can talk, okay? I'll be here.
I feel like this actually helped us. Hi, Kim. This is embarrassing.
Do you want to talk about what just happened?
That's probably a good idea.
Normally, I'm opposed to discussing one's feelings, especially on duty. But I think this is an exceptional case. So, what do you think happened?
Okay, we have two choices here. I will A, give you the choice, and depending on the choice, I will give you another choice. Crygasm.
What?
So when you totally break down and it feels a little better afterwards. I don't know where I got the expression from. I may have invented it.
In the future, could you please refrain from emoting too much on duty? The quasi-legal status of the RCM means we need to project strength twice as consistently as any other police force in the world.
Weakness is strength, Kim.
Not when projecting strength. Then it's just weakness.
Sounds like typical macho bullshit to me, Kim.
That may be so, but such is Revachol, and this is what is expected of us in Revachol.
You get the feeling you're being handled with kid gloves because your cheeks are still soaking wet.
Glad to hear it was minor. Can you go on?
Absolutely. Superstars always get back up and try again.
Then, let's go.
Well, this has been an ordeal. Hey, Estelle, how's it going?
So, like, seriously, what's eating you, man?
There is a hint of pity in her eyes.
Man, Estelle, that's the problem. I wish I fucking knew.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing, and she wears thick black eyeliner. Most men wouldn't call her pretty. There is a manliness to her. A coarseness.
Yeah, can we talk for a minute?
I was wondering when you would come around. What's up?
Yes, there is something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
Oh man! I think it's the plight of the working class.
Oh, really?
The golem of capital runs rampant, smashing creator and slave alike. I fear the process is irreversible.
So the thing that's got you crying in front of strangers is social justice?
I haven't seen much of this role, but from what I've seen, social justice is such an adolescent term. Almost liberal. It's got me shaken up as the people struggle, and it's got me shaken up bad. No, that's probably not it, is it?
No, it sounds like you just got chick issues.
Now that you mention it, I found these letters I'd thrown in the trash. They might have something to do with it.
Okay. Why'd you think that?
First, they have just the faintest scent of chewing gum on them. I could still smell it under the shit.
Wow, man. That's pretty symbolic. Don't you think?
Yeah, I did too.
Okay. What else?
They were written in a woman's hand, and oh boy, did reading them make me not feel good.
There you have it then. Chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she?
I don't know.
Really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her?
I remember her scent and that's it.
Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you?
Yeah, I'm sure. Why would I have reacted so strongly otherwise?
How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
I think it's more about me getting so unbelievably drunk I completely erased all memory of this world. Literally obliterated my ego wholly and completely.
Yeah, Or it might be that. This one time I did so much booze that I forgot too.
Yeah, booze, definitely.
Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
Königstein wank?
You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich.
Thanks for the bullshit psych thing, then.
You're welcome. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten, though. Just my opinion. If it itches, don't scratch.
Yes, but it itches really, really bad.
Well, that was a wonderful experience. I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
You must know something.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
And then what about you?
Me? I'm a silver bird.
High above and to the east, the cold winds blow over the feathers
Look,
of
chat.
an early
Yes.
songbird. She lands on the stone ledge of a tall building, her beak a silvery grey.
Yes, we are worried about the plight of the working class, but normally speaking, for most individuals, the plight of the working class will not send you into a giant bender which ends in ego obliteration. Typically. Some people, I know, can get a bit more affected.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
What's the device you have?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
Contact?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Your mangled brain would like you
Yes.
to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
Yeah, any news of my wife's name? How about my mother?
No.
Yeah, I record stuff with it.
No, I meant the boxer contact mic.
No. This is a contact microphone. It's for recording inside solid objects. Contact mic just beats people up.
Okay, chat. No, we'll worry about that in a minute. Contact mic doesn't just beat people up, thank you. Contact mic is a role model. Yes, you heard right. You should try to be like... On second note, screw Contact Mike. He's not a champion, you are. Look at you here in front of a saggy tent picking your nose to drug addict music. Or all the sports isn't... No. These are... We've gone down a path. Enjoy, chat. You get to choose. Chat, greatly in defense of Contact Mike.
Man, you are one weird cop.
This isn't about me, this is about your lack of respect for one of boxing's greats, and for yourself.
What is it with you and this Mike guy? Okay, if it floats your boat, I'll be more like Contact Mike and less like me.
Self-respect is not to float any boats, but is not meant to float any boats but your own.
I'll keep that in mind for future use.
How does that thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Where'd you get it from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
That's the Palaceum.
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole.
Ooh.
It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Sounds interesting. Who is this Arno guy? Sounds like a place for no.
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
Nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock. In the form of a rec tape player in a completely trashed hostel room.
That's cool.
You're right, time has deserted me.
Sucks, man. Was there something else? About the contact mic, perhaps?
Should I have some non-mic questions for
Okay.
you? What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
And why?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
Wait, what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Everything checks out, sire.
What are these recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together.
It's called
They
sampling.
make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to... Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device. The thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish. Very useless all of a sudden.
Take this, you're cold.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the part.
It's okay.
Let's give her our hat.
Thanks.
Said it's supposed to be a music place. Did you mean the one Andre's got planned, the church?
Yeah, the boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
The boys?
Yeah, Andre and the guys, inside the tent.
I had some
Go
other
ahead.
questions. Tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become, like, a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah,
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice. There will never be a club for anodic music here. Not in a million years.
What is anodic music?
you know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Like?
Synthesizers and tape consoles, microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
You see clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness. That is what the future will look like.
I can't believe we've envisioned the dance clubs of the future. Enough about the church then.
Go ahead.
Hey,
The device is cold to the touch. An angular Omicron low.
Okay, bye.
so we could do more with contact mic and go down that route, but I need to learn things, chat. We need to learn things.
Hello again.
The device is cold to the touch.
I'm gonna go fail the fucking Kuno bit too, and I'm gonna be really annoyed. The dice giveth and the dice taketh away, which is why I'm about to lose the roll against Kuno.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about...
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno-S.
Let's act on it and try to separate them. Kuno.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it, but watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about! If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
We gotta... Yeah, I'll take a quick drink. Okay. Phew, am I glad that she's out of your hair. She's fucked up.
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again.
What's up with her?
Or
She's
you will.
Terrifying.
There are no guarantees here.
Crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell you? Kuno told you. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
So... You said she's insane.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
Do you think she had anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Thank you, drama. What do you mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. C's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours.
What if she asked Kuno? That would explain things.
Fucking yeah. Kuno knows you don't want to face this right now. This dark shit. Kuno faces this shit every day. Makes Kuno's skin crawl. She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
How many has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
There's something cold in the air, like water lapping against cold stones, or dripping in a hallway nearby. 3 years ago, there were shoes in the corner. The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
What's the language she uses?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Some things are too awful to dwell on. The Nakis and Runkaris might be some kind of defense mechanism.
Is she your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit.
Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
How's she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under a pile of clothes, like a dog.
And your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
How are you dealing with all this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either. Kuno's got this shit under control.
Okay. Oh, you need backup. I'm here for you.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with she. You fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
I can respect that.
Alright, now we can do business.
Business?
Yeah, what do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See, relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
Running you an errand?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Who's your dad, Kuno?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
Half of what?
A baggie, but like in this vial.
Not very much at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Made up my mind, Kuno.
Okay. Kuno's listening.
I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going after the most violent man in Revachol.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Kuno when he's out. Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckheads. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
Come on, Kim. Obviously, I'm not gonna take it. We need to get the drugs away from a minor.
Okay, then.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
These drugs aren't for Kuno. I just kind of want to fuck up Kuno's dad. Is that weird? Am I being weird for wanting to fuck up Kuno's dad? Granted, I hate this because now I kind of pity Kuno. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about the fact that I fucking pity Kuno. Yeah, you know what? We're in the neighborhood. May as well. We are going to fix Kuno's life, maybe. You know, by beating the shit out of his dad. Still can't really do much about Kuno West, though. I wish we could do something about Kuno S, but she
Trying to sneak up on me again.
scares me. Kuno S is worrisome, to put it as kindly as possible.
You hear someone walking around.
So it'd be this door then.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
Okay, well, first off, let's, look at her tools. I mean, Kuno S is very real. She's just terrifying.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secure.
Wait, what? Oh, I picked the wrong item up.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. Snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
You're damn right, Kim. Let's go. Oh, Kuno with a K.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills.
Located it.
Right.
Good. Confiscate it.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room.
Take it.
You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Let's check this out. Ooh, glossy erotica. I think it's more that his dad doesn't give a shit and just ignored her. Pants! We found pants, chat! Wait, let me get a better look at them. Need some better lighting. Oh, they're kinda... Let's put on some different boots real quick. I don't know if I'm feeling pants. That's right, we need to put on a hat too. We lost our hat. Unfortunately, we've only got one hat, which decreases our rhetoric. But I think we look pretty good with it on. I do say so myself. Looking good. Looking good.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. A stained parka, some towels and a duvet. In the dark, it looks like a nest.
Hold up, Lieutenant, look at the pile of clothes. Slowly reach out our hand.
Something underneath there is breathing. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out. Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it. You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol, and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Kim, is this thing even alive?
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Maxtor on the sole. 3 toes are poking out of a hole. A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's trying to say something in his sleep.
Chat, chat, we need to know what he's saying. Please help me know what he's saying. I need to know what he's saying. Chat, please help me. We need better ears. We need to improve our detective hearing. This is all to save Kuno.
The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something. And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs.
What? You're awake?
His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again.
At least he got to say his piece.
This Kuno's dad?
Well, judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes, it is.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the window falls into his half-open eyes.
I was expecting something worse.
I think he's still quite bad. I mean, what he has come to. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
Hold on, what happened to his eyes?
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight.
Still not sure he's dead.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
I feel like Kim's having too much fun with this. Maybe we should help him.
What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
Excellent form.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The Almshouse would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
I took your amphetamines, old man.
Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body.
Well, this is a weird experience. Not quite what I was expecting. First, let's raid the toilet. No. Well, so on the bright side, we got pants. That's something. Hasn't been a complete loss. I still feel kind of bad about giving up my hat to that one lady, but you know what? She needed a hat. And me, Vibe Cop Extraordinaire, was not going to simply sit by and watch as this girl had no hat in the cold. That'd been a real mean thing to do. And we're not mean, we're lovely. We have our moments. We're not always, you know, the best or on our best behavior, but sometimes it just happens.
Officer,
I think we've overall done a good job.
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Can I have a bite of that?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
The only one you have.
The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. Well made and abundant in components. The author sure knew their craft.
The author of this sandwich.
In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of a tomato peeking from below. And is that mayonnaise?
Please, man, can I have a bite?
Believe me, officer, I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
Please, friend, let's just share it.
Fuck off! It's mine!
A glimmer of respect flashes in Rene's eyes.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way. But the sandwich is mine.
I didn't
I'm not
mean
gonna share it.
to tell you fuck off in a bad way.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But try to get a bite of his dear sandwich and he gets claws? You're a special kind of vermin, Gaston.
Let's convince him to relinquish his sandwich.
A man so principled about his sandwich calls for a principled approach. Time to get political.
Oh no. Because it looks tasty, Nora Porgy. It looks like a good-ass sandwich, and I just want to bite. I'm already tripping knee-deep in politics, baby. What is political, and I'm not so sure about this. There's no good way to handle this. Pat, please decide for me. It's true, though, we are knee-deep in politics.
You really do. Now, unleash the fury.
Your blood sandwich is a tool of the oppressors designed to keep the proletariat docile.
What? What oppressors?
I am not going to listen to this comic gonnery.
Huh?
Let me ask you, comrade, did you make that sandwich yourself?
Yes, officer.
Oh, still, the overabundance of the sandwich embodies its evil.
I really don't understand how my sandwich could.
I don't either, but wouldn't you rather eat a sandwich free of the bourgeoisie fucking guilt baggage?
I would rather just have this one, officer. It's really good.
But imagine a sandwich absolutely minimal in design, sleek, efficient, simple.
The skepticism emanating from the Merry Senior could be sensed all the way to the Seminine Isles.
Envision bread as black as the soil it came
I don't
from.
want to. Look, officer, I like different, classic food. Fine dining, not soil. Please, just drop it.
You mentioned Jean-Marie, French name.
Oh, sweet Jenny.
Baloo.
She was the finest woman in all of Revachol. Maybe the entire world.
God?
Do not defile her memory, Gaston. Let her rest in peace.
His tone lacks its usual intensity, like he doesn't feel he has the right to speak on the matter.
So you both know her.
We knew her, all right. Lived on the same street our entire lives, just 2 houses apart. The 3 of us have been best friends since we were 4.
I feel like there's a button here.
She was René's first girl, back when the prick was 16. They were courting till he decided he'd rather die for some great ideal than just be happy.
And then you stole her from me.
Easy, fellas. No need for this to get ugly.
Oh, officer. It already got ugly nearly 80 years ago when the 3 of us were just learning to walk and talk.
You stole her from me.
Well, technically, you stole her from me, because we'd been pretty close ever since you two had that falling out over the ink you spilled over her pretty yellow dress.
We were just boys then. This was different. No point starting this all over again. For the 1000th and the first time. Especially when we have company. Officer.
What happened to her?
She died of pneumonia 2 winters ago. It was a quiet passage, peaceful. René and I were both by her bedside when she...
died. No use sugarcoating it. Won't bring her back, will it now?
Look, you need to get the bad vibes out to let the good vibes in.
Departed. Until the very end she couldn't decide between us. The most indecisive woman I've ever met.
A quick grimace of pain passes over René's features, but he immediately regains control. is faced now a dispassionate mask again.
Why did you think she was indecisive?
She could never make up her mind about anything. What to have for breakfast, favorite color, or which one of us to marry. She was always leaving one of us for the other, but never long enough to actually get married.
Nothing wrong with weighing your opinions first. Options first.
Heck, technically, we're both still engaged to her.
You always confused her. Couldn't let us be happy. Seduced her with your fancy words and pastries.
He suddenly remembers you are still there, falls silent, and turns away.
Thanks for sharing.
Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left.
Tell me, what do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Really? You know nothing?
No, officers. I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder-with gauche caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Respects?
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
How do you know Evrard?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
Oh.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history, only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. The blind leading the blind doesn't even begin to describe it, is what he said.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Older than dirt. Are you a Union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debardeurs all know me.
In many ways?
Oh, yes.
So you're not an actual member?
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate this socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do for Evrard?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Thanks.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Okay, sir, how dare you lie to me? Whatever gave you the impression of me being a consummate professional? Kim, sure, I'll agree with. But me? No. God, no. In no way, shape, or form. How dare you lie to me about me like this? How dare you even imply that I'm a consummate professional? Yeah, like he just completely forgot about the sandwich begging we just did.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
And here you are, quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever, turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Ooh. Okay, let's see, we can equip this. And this. Oh, hell yes! Look at us, we are looking good!
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb. Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning.
Sniff the shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
You're not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
Let's deal with the man on this t-shirt.
It's the man from Hjelmdal.
Walking away from his burning village. Yes.
Their matter-of-fact tone belies their surprise at the fact that you didn't recognize the figure in the print.
Remind me again, who's the man from... I mean, I'm guessing I'm supposed to know who the man from Hjelmdal is, but...
Huh?
That I lost my memory recently. Need help remembering basic facts about reality.
Oh, I see. That's tough, man. I feel the same way sometimes. The man from Hjelmdal is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla. In fact, most people don't think that man from Hjelmdal ever really existed.
Hjelmdal isn't a real place.
Neither is the man a real man, of course. But both the man and Hjelmdal are an ontological necessity. But hey, it's not worth getting into an argument about.
What do you mean?
I mean, even if the man from Hjelmdal didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect. Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Hjelmdal, and watched northern lights travel across the sky.
Very, very unique energies indeed. Geomagnetic ley lines, one might even say.
So how much is the shirt?
2 real.
Fuck.
That's dirt cheap.
Cool, I'll think about it.
You should.
Well, this is a shame. This fucking sucks. I'm suddenly poor for some weird reason. Almost like I've got this sick fucking boombox. Chat, do you like my sick new boombox? Do you think it was a good purchase? I think it was a good purchase.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
What do I see in his eyes?
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land.
Where does it lead?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines. To the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin, the border approaches.
What's beyond the border?
You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Hell, I get longing. I felt something similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much, on another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Copman? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow.
I miss
and the past.
Someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Thanks, man. Thanks. So, like, I need to take care of Joyce's quest, but I don't want to alienate this man. But, like, I'm starting to feel like alienating him is the only way to make her happy. Because I've basically talked everyone else to death.
The woman looks. A lorry stuck in.
Okay, so I like that the music is fighting itself right now.
Droplets of rain fall on the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
Wait, why am I even thinking about this?
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
Beautiful piece of work.
Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
This machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
A fine. What's it packing here?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
That a 7-liter V12?
7.2. Supercharged.
Saying these words brings him immense joy.
A fine machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down. It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road components.
You need to slam it, Kim. Make it more imposing.
Sorry, I'm not.
Lingo it up.
Drop the 200 mil. Get the camera to frosty minutes.
No, that's porno tuning.
It's what?
Porno. That's short for pornography.
So what's wrong with pornography?
That's a negative on the porno. Thank you, though.
Okay, let's move. It's nice talking to you,
see
Kim.
A set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They're also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Kim, what are we looking at? What's this
This
machine?
is the Couperie Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat. In the cabin, you
I
see
appreciate
a
that
set
they
of steering
very
levers, a
clearly
radio
expected
on a
me
hook,
to have
pull-out
that
toolbox,
conversation
and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
way earlier, because, like, we know where mine is. We already went over
This
this.
is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Please connect me to Station 41's Lazarus.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I was told to call the Lazarus. People are worried about me.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's Firewalker here.
Firewalker? Oh, yes, you are. Just don't breathe in the general direction of your fire feet. Actually, wait. Do exactly that. Put yourself out of your misery. Take a deep, diaphragmatic breath in and...
A glorious sight. Your body, tired from the vastness of the visions that haunt it, burning up in a flame fed by your own living breath.
So you see, too, that my body's become the last torch in the darkness.
I see third-degree burns and a referral to a plastic surgeon whom you won't be able to afford. But that's in the future. Do you have any current, pressing medical problems?
I've lost my memory, all of
With
it.
all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
There is no surprise in his voice, only careless superiority.
Anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you, or doesn't care. And then that motherfucker Gottem, reeking of schnapps, ordered me into his butcher's room. Officer Fisher is in a storytelling mood. He continues, and I ask him, "You sure, Doc?" And he's cool as can be. "Yeah, if you're in pain, we've got to get that baby out." And so he removed my appendix on the spot while the party was still on in the other room. And I was delirious with pain and all the snaps I'd had. But I remember thinking, man, that Gottlieb can stitch. Only a month later, when I got a chance to properly thank him, did I find out that he had no recollection of the event. That's Gottlieb for you. In league with some devil, he is. I'm sure of it. Cheers. The clinking of beer glasses is drowned in group conversation.
I think I developed extreme photosensitivity.
That's because you're hungover. Even the radio waves coming from your direction smell like liquor. Do you feel like your eyes are twitching too?
Yeah.
That's the tiny vessels pulsating from high blood pressure, stupid officer. You might be sustaining permanent damage to your vision as we speak. Not much I can do about it. I'm not an eye doctor.
What kind of doctor are you?
The busy kind. It's not life-threatening, just annoying. For you, that is. What with your reputation as a sharpshooter? Me? I've got more important things to do.
It certainly does not help with aiming.
Doc, someone broke my heart.
Look, pal, getting pumped and dumped is not a disease. People live through it all the time. You should be happy for her.
You know who this person was?
You must have me confused for a close personal friend. I am not. I am a medical professional with a constant idiot emergency on my hands.
Gottlieb, you fucking suck.
One needs tending to right now, he thinks, looking around the room. God, you hear someone whine in the background. My eye, Doc, my eye.
Is there anything you can do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yeah.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
So it's political. You're being neglected because of political reasons.
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
Yeah, it sounds like him.
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Let's see if Sylvia has anything to say.
Sylvie, man. Yes. Hello?
Face again.
Great. What else do you need, detective? You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I don't...
You hear
Anything else I can help?
Yep, that's it.
in the cabin.
Okay, goodbye. Yeah, the Lazarus fucking blows. Also, I thought Sylvie would know something about, you know, the horrible incidents that went down at the Whirling Rag before, but I guess no. Do I need to talk to this dude about it?
Can I help you? Another thing. Great.
The phone line is
I
dead.
love those. Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. Losers.
That's fucking weird, man.
It's not strange, it's inconvenient. Who told you that?
Lena.
Fine, yeah. It looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after the hanging, but I don't know if it's at all related. Plenty of arseholes around here who aren't murderers. If you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know, so I can forward them the repair bill. Yes?
Okay, bye.
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window.
Not time yet. I need to wait for the proper vibes. So is this song I keep hearing coming from the boombox? Cause if so, it's really weird because it keeps, you know, sometimes just stopping and getting replaced by the ambient tune. It feels really janky.
Hello again, officer.
I'll actually be right back. Okay. I wonder how long until I'm gonna get sick of this song. I do love picking up garbage with my boombox, though. I might need to break Tony's heart if I want to finish this investigation. Let's see. Yeah, I've checked out all these. Oh yeah, should we also look for that lady's husband? I think she mentioned something about him being over here. Creaking head, broken axle grinding. Yeah, weird that. Well, chat, it's time for another thought. This time, the litany of Contact Mike. What's on over here? Glory to the ghost of us? Okay, that's lame. Look, man, let me tell you about my good friend, Contact Mike, who I trust and care about. And know everything about. There's so much I could tell you about my good pal, Contact Mike. It's like you wouldn't fucking believe. Let me tell you, chat, about Contact Mike. And how good he is at boxing, and how, like, he takes shit from no one, which is, like, cool as hell. And on top of that, he punches real good, or at least he used to. I think the head damage may have caught up, all the brain damage and head trauma. But, you know, he's still great. He's still the best. I love Contact Mike. And if you don't love Contact Mike, you can get the fuck out of my house.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on the garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
I really don't care about any bottle. I don't want to look at it.
You should care! I'm getting a very special vibe from that bottle. Please go talk to him. I need to look at it closer.
What bottle?
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
I am the law.
You really don't have to. Besides, he won't understand you anyway.
Abigail. Oh, Abigail.
Who's Abigail?
Uh-huh. Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Why not?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
What's your name?
Don't call Abigail.
Nice to meet you, don't call Abigail. Who are you and what's your name?
Don't call Abigail.
Where am I? What is this place?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Answer my question.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
The drunk man starts coughing a really disgusting, hacking cough.
What about your friends?
Don't you fucking call her. Hear me? Abigail? Don't call.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
Hey, Tequila! Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
I'm sorry, what? Shake his hand.
So what's happening?
Wait, Tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Okay, Inland Empire.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
I have re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image, a long time ago. Those days are over now.
What is this Chivo that I just got? I've said I am the law 7 times, so I got the Chivo.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
Please. Please don't call. Don't call.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
What is a Tequila Sunset?
It's you. Your Tequila Sunset.
How do you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
Oh.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
Tell me more.
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
For some reason, the name Tequila fills me with foreboding.
You think you feel bad now. Wait till you've heard the story.
No. You need the wisdom.
Go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Wait, did we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting. You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head, right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
What happened then?
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowing. I trust you know the feeling.
Oh, yes, you do, Bratushka. The only thing better than that is putting the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie. And off we go.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard.
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
3 men are standing on a wooden platform extending out from the shore of a dilapidated fishing village, their cheeks red, spirits high, beers in hand, eyes glazed over.
What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach, you revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!" So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come, to which you replied, "The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things."
Oh God, what happened next?
Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice. We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Wait, so is Tequila Sunset an event or a name?
I'm not sure. I think you were the event. Tequila sunset. You know, as opposed to a tequila sunrise, which is long gone.
My real name is Harry.
No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
Did I tell you anything specific about the person that fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here. Abigail.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
So my problem is, I could keep asking questions, but I feel like I will literally die. So I feel like that's all we'll ask him for now.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
Be seeing
you too, Tequila Sunset.
The litany of Contact Mike. 5,000 to 1 ranked outsider. No one saw it coming. The mantle of a game changer demands intangible qualities. Fights are not won. You're thinking instead of doing detective work right now. Fights are made, blow by blow. Let's take it, Mike to the Mikey. Some low-intensity part of you has entered a sports cliché-driven fugue state, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. Also, Mike knew what it took to win. He just wanted it more.
And now we know the litany of Contact Mike. What's over here? I actually haven't been over here.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just
Also, yes,
silence.
Idiot Doom Spiral's delivery is great.
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already.
People live across the road.
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware.
I don't know, what if we have achieved a degree of enlightenment,
Number
chat?
312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost.
What about the road?
Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn.
A dead dog.
Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work.
Oh.
The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has grown distant.
Well, that's enough.
The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
Well, that was weird. Oh, I can't actually get past this barrier. Okay. The Shivers is such a weird ability. It really is. Compared to most of the other stats, the Shivers is just kind of strange because this weird deep insight into things that ultimately do not matter. You're right, a lot about this game is weird, but I'm just saying, like, the Shivers is exceptional in a bunch of really weird stats.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Look, Kim, even more bullet holes. Something's definitely gone down here.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual. Even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez sense. Grim affairs. Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
Why not?
The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much.
Chat.
We do need to retain some humanity in this world.
Chat, please, I need your help. I need help gaining visual calculus. I need to understand these bullet holes and what they mean. And I need you to improve my odds, chat, please, for me. I need to understand the bullet holes. Oh my god. You fucking assholes killed me! You stupid shits! You dumb motherfuckers killed me!
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm.
Someone.
Yeah. Screaming isn't happening. All you feel is pain and weakness. Cop suffers final heart.
Wait, how much time did I just fucking lose because you stupid motherfuckers? No, I don't. You just sent me so fucking far back. I'm actually a little bit annoyed by that. Oh my god, I just lost so much fucking time. Carnival, what happens is the idiots in chat decide to vote to decrease my endurance, which decreased my health, bringing me down to 0, killing me instantly. Yeah, you know what? I just lost a bunch of time. I don't even remember what I did and didn't do. Maybe I should just not turn this on next time.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
What happened?
In this yard? Someone thought they could have a summer house in a block obscure, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
What's a block obscure?
A black block. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way. Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Maybe there's something useful behind.
Yes. For you to scavenge like a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and errant magnesium blisters.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
What? Game, why did you zoom out like that? Oh my god! We can talk about Tequila Sunset. Actually, you know what? No. Fuck this. We're going back. We need to sing our soul out. That's how we're gonna end out the stream.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune, echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for. The one you trust your room to that Claudia told you about. Perform it. A click, then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Could I sing this for karaoke?
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this. And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like 1,000,000 times. Yup, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What is that?
Gott. You have to convince Gott to let you sing karaoke in the whirling. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant looks at you as you remove the tape from the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Finally, we can express our soul. Later, though. Not right now. I need to go do some cleanup, and then we can fast travel back to the whirling. Let's head back over here and do this bit with the shivers after we talk to these idiots. Ooh, also money.
The noxious odor.
Don't you call her? Abigail. Don't call her.
The man hiccups. He snorts.
Don't call her.
There's no use.
The drunk man stops.
Don't.
There was little
Apparently we shouldn't call Abigail, though.
Hey, it's good to see you. So what's happening? Yeah.
Good.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true...
That's the spirit. Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. It's you. We've met before. Don't you remember? Aha.
Tequila. Tequila.
You think you've...
No. You...
Mm-hmm. Hey, you got here. Word on the
lieutenant's brow.
It was a late...
Oh,
One moment.
Do you remember?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of... Anyway, sounded...
3 men are standing.
What we saw... The time! So, naturally, being the curious cat I... The time hath come for Tequila Sunset, the end of all things! We ran... When we recognized... We asked about the whole tequila... I'm not sure. I think... No, that's ours. How they're beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you only knew.
Beside your gun. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one. You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show. Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
You talk about politics?
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
Oh no, this dude believes in the invisible hand. Ugh.
You kept calling yourself a goddamn superstar who'd cleared 501 cases.
As you've already determined, the actual number is just over 200. But what's a little embellishment between friends?
No thanks to the squares at the precinct. You were pretty...
Please.
No one's ever gone.
It seemed pretty painful. It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. You too,
We got the litany of contact Mike. Okay, quick save. We're back to where we were, with slightly more progress. Let's go.
A drop in temperature, chemically sweet. The road is a tub warm. Number 31. Craters. There's one bump. Tragedy comes from the wind.
Like, the shivers is so fascinating. Like, it's a weird... I guess you could call it emotion, skill, ability that is completely outside ourselves. Basically has nothing to do with us. What are you? Let's see, magnesium and some oversized superstar sunglasses. Half-Light's mostly just this weird latent aggression. The Shivers is just kind of a beast all its own. What is this that we just picked up? Damn, though. Look at that hat. But also, I don't feel like really fucking my perception. And I like this hat. I think this current hat goes well with our aesthetic.
Scattering of bullet holes is meaning the lieutenant also 2 officers of the law against the world, nodding in unison. It is your source of power, the bond of camaraderie between you. The lieutenant is nodding so hard it looks like his head is about to snap off his neck.
Don't stop nodding.
The lieutenant matches your nodding pace. He's a true professional at this.
Stay the course!
A small bead of sweat runs down the side of the lieutenant's face as he maintains his nodding.
One more nod.
As the lieutenant takes out her handkerchief and softly taps the sweat off his temple, a faint crack echoes through the coast.
Ah!
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. Very, very bad. All you cop suffers.
I have died so many times. Yeah, that wasn't your fault this time. Congrats.
A scattering of bullet holes is...
Meaning this is the manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles. Meaning this is a lot of the manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was...
Unable to piece together the big picture just now. There's a hole in their hypothesis.
Fine, okay.
The scattering of bullet holes looks like one...
Yeah, we literally nodded ourselves to death, which is not dead. herself to death. Which is impressive in its own right, you could argue. It's a feat. Kim, how do you have more than 3 health every day of your life? What is your secret? Oh hey, I found the lady's husband.
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
I'm sorry, Gary the crypto-fascist? Excuse me? Sir?
Don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it.
You must be Moral, the cryptozoologist.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Lita sent me.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
Yeah, sorry I did that, but it's fixed.
You broke the water lock with a motor carriage? There was a billboard in the canal. Not a vehicle. It said Samaran Butter.
I'm sorry, but you can return.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we go in.
Tell me more about the phasmid.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it so difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
Oh my god. Sorts of specialized techniques.
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defences work, much less how they evolve, without studying a live specimen.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid.
How big is it?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
why are you interested in this stick bug?
Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of my, of any, cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defences, find out how it stayed hidden so long. Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts. Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real. By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Lena said there's been a sighting.
Yes. The most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe it died out?
I have to resist the thought Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
Oh? Parthenogenesis?
Yes. The females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
That's pretty clever!
Yes. Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
There's nothing dispassionate about the way he talks about the insect.
Hey, what about these traps?
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Lena designed them?
Yes.
How do those traps work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
What are you using as bait?
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm.
What will you do if they don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
Yes. What?
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
Won't let Lena down? Sounds like the cryptozoologist's wife shares a special connection to the phasmid somehow.
I know it's so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
She's seen it?
Wait, she saw it? She didn't tell me that.
Yes. That's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious phasmid.
Thank you, Inland Empire. We
Suffice
must.
to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Maybe you should go back to the whirling warm-up and come back to check the traps later?
No, no, no. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
He's dead set on this. I could go for some trap setting.
Well, if we check the traps for you.
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
I am all in with this cryptid shit. I'm hooked. No, actually, no, chaos is my method. I am at Scion.
Well, be that as it may, I'd really appreciate the help.
Where are the traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them, you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid then sorry.
That seemed like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
Why, aren't you having fun?
Even relative to examining a week-old corpse, I'm not sure mucking about in the reeds qualifies as fun. But have it your way, detective.
If you think it's important, you have been right before.
What do I do if there's a phasmid in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
What if I encounter the phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Lay it on me, thick.
This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into the water.
I hope you're not buying this. It dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
Where do you get your money from?
Right, which means you two can pack up and go back to the boiling.
Whatever he thinks about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask.
What about his eager-to-leave friend Gary there? Talk to him too, perhaps.
How did you become a cryptozoologist?
I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
So you're living your childhood dream?
It's not child's play. Just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
Why are you not a real zoologist?
Real? I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
Okay. What do we say to him, chat? I need to, you know, let him down gently. Wow, chat has some opinions about work. And it's a profession just like any other.
Indeed. My methods do not differ from other scientists. I simply draw upon a wider variety of evidence. And I have more hope that something truly surprising might happen.
Your nerve endings tell you there is no such thing as a positive surprise.
Is anything truly surprising happened to you?
No. As I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid, although I have come close.
Interesting. Something for later, this close call.
You know, I think
Yes.
we can talk later. I'm actually starting to get kind of tired, so tonight we will stop here. Tomorrow we will start with talking to the crypto-fascist, which, fantastic time, I'm sure. And on top of that, we will then sing to the people at the Whirling in Rags and prove the depths of our soul and how deep our soul is. So, in the meantime, I hope y'all had fun. I know I did. But, most importantly, I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, however much that might be. Later, folks. Have a good one.